oh my God, it worked. I'm rich. This is how most people think the law of attraction works, but that's just a bunch of BS. Let me show you how it really works. Okay, before I dive into this, I get it. Let's be real. The law of attraction seems weird and woo-woo-y, doesn't it? So I'm gonna bring as much science into this video as possible to help even the most skeptical and the most analytical person that might be out there watching this get on board with how to use the law of attraction. So what is the law of attraction? The law of attraction is a universal principle that says that you can attract into your life whatever you focus on, believe in, and feel deeply about. It's based on the idea that everything in this universe is made up of energy. This chair that I'm sitting on is made of energy. This camera that I'm recording this on, your phone, your TV or computer that you're watching this on, all of them are made of energy. Do you know what else is made of energy? You are. If you zoomed into my hand through a microscope, you would see that it's literally just energy as well. But here's what's important. Your thoughts are made of energy. Your feelings are made of energy, and your emotions are made of energy as well. And the more that you think about something or feel about something, the more energy that you put out into the universe about that thing. And like attracts like. So when you emit positive energy towards something, you attract positive experiences, people, and opportunities that line up with that thought. This is why it's so important to stop thinking about what you don't want and start spending more time and energy thinking about and focusing on what you do want, and put as much energy as you can into it. And the key here is to align your conscious and your subconscious mind as well as your body. And you raise your vibrational frequency to what it is that you desire. See, your conscious mind is rational, it's analytical, it's the part of your brain that thinks and reasons and decides. And your subconscious mind is the emotional, intuitive part of your mind that stores all of your beliefs, your memories, and your habits. And it runs 95% of your daily life. So if you want to manifest something, you have to first believe that it's possible. And not only that it's possible, but you have to know with all 40 trillion of your cells that it will happen. And then you impress that belief into your subconscious mind through repetition, visualization, and affirmations. That way, your subconscious will start to guide your thoughts, feelings, and actions towards the goal that you want. And if you do this correctly, you will start to attract the right people, situations, and resources into your reality. Now, I've been using the law of attraction since 2007, which is the first time I saw the movie The Secret. And at that time, I went to college and the parking was really bad, like terrible. And I thought to myself, if I'm gonna try this law of attraction thing out, I might as well try it while I'm trying to park. And I'm going to attract the perfect parking spot up front at school. And I know I'm gonna get that spot up front. I know I'm gonna get that spot up front. So I'm driving to school at USF. And while I was pulling in, the very first time I did this, somebody pulled out in the very front. I was like, what the hell? But to be honest with you, I was still really skeptical. That, in my mind, was just a coincidence. So I did it the next day, and it worked. And I did it the next day, and it worked. And I thought to myself, this might actually be real. I might actually be changing the world around me through my thoughts and through my beliefs. Another time that it really worked for me was back in 2013. I just moved to Austin, Texas, and I only had a few $1,000s left in my bank account. And I was having a conversation with my mom, and she was saying, well, aren't you worried? You won't be able to pay rent in a couple of months. And the thing that I said to her is, worrying is not going to attract money into my account. And this is an absolute 100% true story. About 2 days after I had that conversation, I got a call from the HR department of the company that I had quit 12 months before. And she called me and said they owed me $23,000 and we're going to be wiring that money into my account in the next couple days. Now, was that a coincidence? Maybe. But for me, I knew that if I was worrying about money, I would not get money. But if I knew I was going to get money to be able to pay my bills, that money would show up. And that brings me to my first key to attracting what you want. You have to know with every single fiber of your being that what you want, you will attract. You have to know with every fiber of your being that you are going to get it. There can be no shred of doubt that is in your mind. And that's the first piece. You have to know with your conscious mind, your subconscious mind, and your body that what you want, you are going to get. Which brings me to the second part that I never see anybody talking about, which is the law of action. The universe rewards action. All too often, I see people thinking they're gonna meditate to be rich and that they're gonna get the perfect life partner and they're gonna make all the money that they want, but then they don't even leave the house. You've gotta actually know you're going to get it, you're going to focus on it, but then the key is you have to work your butt off to try to get what you know you deserve. And that brings us to key number 3. Let go of when it will happen. This is the part that most people struggle with, because when we set our mind to something, we want that thing now, but you can't control when you're going to get it. The only thing that you can control is the thoughts that you have and the actions that you take. So once you set your mind to what it is that you want, let go of when it's going to happen. Let God or the universe or whatever it is that you believe in decide when you're going to get what it is that you want. And if all you focus on every single day is having the right thoughts and taking the right actions, having the right thoughts and taking the right actions, the universe, God, whatever it is that you believe in, will bring you the people, places, and opportunities that align with you getting what it is that you want. You just have to let go of when it's going to happen. And I promise you, it will happen. So that, my friends, is how the law of attraction works. That is how you go past the meditating and thinking that it's just going to show up, and you actually use this the right way. First off, you have to get your mind, your body, your soul knowing that you're going to get what you want. The second thing, you've got to work your butt off for it. And the third thing, you got to let go of when it's going to happen. And that is how you attract whatever it is that you want in your life.